Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm seeing you. Wait a couple minutes. Make sure that we are live because why does it say notify me? Okay, we are live. Okay, good. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Today is Monday. We're back at it. Before I get started, if you remember the other day I did a live, and I was the live I was asked by Bayou Gold, which is one of the subscribers that's in my chat. And she supports a lot of people in the coloring community, but she had asked me to do a live about the pastel colors to play around with them because she also has pan pastels and she um wanted to see how it is done, I guess. So she had seen that I had gotten some, and so she was just asking, can you do a live, you know um playing with them, experimenting with them. And so I did. And it was a great live. I did a part two because it took longer than I thought. And on the first live that we did, Miss Dee Dee Willingham had came into the chat, and you know that she is a real, like real artist, talented artist. She does a little bit of everything, and she has a channel on YouTube. And she came in and she was giving a lot of advice, a lot of tips and stuff. And so she told us, because there was a lot of people in the chat um who had a lot of questions for her, and we're beginners. Like, this is our first time really doing working with the pan pastels. And so she said that during that chat that she would do a live on her channel specifically for new um beginners, people, to pan pastels. So she goes on live every Mondays and Wednesdays. And I did put a post on my community wall this morning because I was in her chat, and she said that she is going to do it on Wednesday, this Wednesday. Her live starts at, I believe, 8:30 and goes to about 11:30ish. I don't know when, but if you're interested and you're a beginner and you want to have some tips and tricks to pan pastel, I would suggest that you tune into her live on Wednesday specifically. She said she's going to do a little demo, and she's going to be using the Wondrous Folk book to do the demo on with the pan pastel. So that is so awesome. And so if you're interested, please make sure you're there to support her. I definitely will be there. You better have your notebook and your pencils so you can take notes, honey, because I'm gonna be there. I'm anxious to know these tips because she was saying stuff. I'm like, whoa, 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 slow down. I'm just, you know, it was over my head, but I'm ready now to learn some more. Okay, because I got a little bit of, I got to see a little bit how each of the tools work that I have, and except for those big sponges, but she has a lot more information to give. So again, tune in on Wednesday. Hello, T. Tune in on Wednesday. She goes live at 8:30. And she has a bunch of knowledge that she's willing to share with us, and it's free. Okay, you're gonna get some tips and tricks for free. Most people that have knowledge that they want to spread, sometimes they be wanting to charge. Okay, but this is for free. So make sure that you tuned in on Wednesday to Dee Dee Wellingham's um live. And if you go to my community wall, there's more information there on to look for. So okay, before we do the inspirational um Monday today at 2 o'clock, me and Ivy will be live today at 2 p.m. with our normal Monday inspirational live. Now, last Monday was Labor Day, so we took the Monday off. So it seems like we haven't been on forever, but we will be back today. And we are going back today to our regular time, which is 2 p.m. Because we switched for the summer to 1 p.m. But now we're able to do the 2 p.m. again. So that's the time that we'll be live today. But in the meantime, in between time, I've been wanting to do this live since yesterday, but I just couldn't get in. I just didn't feel like it. So I'm like, let me hurry up and do this real quick. Okay. So I went back to Hobby Lobby yesterday and I saw this Ivy Pearl had got this creative journal. I think she got hers from Amazon. No, I don't know where she got hers from. I think she might have got hers from Michael's too. But I went to Michael's and I saw them. There's several different ones. And so I had got mine from there. Um, and I like it. It was so cool to me. I never even knew something like this existed. But um, it's 64 pages. It's online. Now they do have ones that are lined. Mine's is online because I didn't want the bullets or the ledgers. But you can get them like that if you want. Let me take it. I'm just taking the paper off so we can let this binder down. But I like the fact that it has that binder to hold it together. My current journal that I've been working in, let me show you how it looks. So because I just started journaling, this is my first one. I got this book from Hobby Lobby and it was on clearance. I got it for like $2. But this is just a regular calendar that I use to just journal in. I think it was so cheap because it's upside down or something. Right? So I just was like, let me start journaling. So I started journaling in this with my stickers. Um, and so I really do enjoy it. However, I like the pop-up stickers. I like both kind of stickers, the flat, but I really like the pop-up ones. And so as a result, look at it. You see how big it is? And so I have a lot more paper to go. So I'm worried that by the end I get to the back here, this journal is going to be. So I'm glad that this one has this band on it because it'll hold everything together. So I'm going to have to purchase a separate band to put on there. I'm going to have to be creative with that. I did see they had some bands on clearance at Hobby Lobby, but look at this. I thought it says belly bands. It was 74 cents, so I got them. But look at when I opened it up, I was thinking it was gonna be a band for like a book. But this is like I think for like an envelope or something. It's not the type of band that I thought it would be. So I'm gonna just tuck this away for another time where I might be able to use it. I don't know what they use these for, but eventually I guess I'll find out. So, anyways, back to the journal. So let me take I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I had drunk some coffee, so I got a little feeling a little acid reflex. So, anyways, this book, like Ivy showed us, first of all, it's that thick paper you can design the outside, which I like that. And then it has this is the large one. Okay, they have different sizes too. So they have a folder where you can put your stuff that you're working on inside of the folder. You could design this, and then there's 64 pages. Now this is multimedia. This you can do watercolors, um, all kind of stuff on here. My other book, I can only do like dry stuff like stickers, but in this one, you can use sprays, your inks, water ink, paints, and any other medium. Okay, and this is the chipboard stuff, so that makes it strong. And so yeah, so you can do wet or dry. So baby, I can't wait to do this. I have a thing that I want to try. We might get to this today, but if not, we'll do it next time. Because I'm always on a time schedule, right? So, but what I did want to do is, the other day I had experimented with embossing. So I had a gold color, and as you see, it did that. Let me show you my other one. Oh, I ended up cutting them up. Where did I put them? Because the other ones that I did, I'm making them into stickers. But I don't know where I put them. Oh, here they go. So I made these out of my stamps. And I embossed them with the gold color. As you see, ain't they pretty? And so I'm going to make them into stamps. And this is the roller skate one. Okay. I got excited when I seen how the embossing really works. So Shani suggested, oh, you got to get the clear. She said because the clear gives an effect of glass. And I'm like, what? I got to try that. So I went and got the clear. And then while I was getting the clear, I saw they had glow in the dark embossing powder. So we got that one too. So let's open this up and let's just see how this looks. Okay. Now the thing about this embossing powder is that it is so little. It gets everywhere. Okay. And then I got some new pigment colors, which is turquoise. And then I had to get the silver, you know. So we try those two today. Real quick. Let me see. So I'm gonna pull out our stamp. Let me see. Where is the embossing? Got my water. Then I do have a real embossing. That's the embossing ink one. But let me see what stamp we're gonna use. Okay, so today let's use. hmm, Let's open up this one. We're gonna use some groovy stamps, okay? And let's try this car one. We can do this heart one since it's already off. And let's try this flower. I'm gonna try some that I haven't had. Okay. And then this one is an antique garden stamp. Stamp one. And let's do this same. Enjoy the little things. All right. Pull them off. All right, let's go. Let's go. So bear with me. So you know you need your clear block. The clear stamps, just stick to it. I don't know what they do, what's on there to make it do that, but it's not hard. Okay, I'm gonna try this gray color. I just want to see what the gray color looks like anyway. And then let's open up this turquoise. We're gonna see what all these colors look like. Okay, so the first one we're gonna try is this the clear. This one um I was told looks like glass, gives a glass effect. So I need a knife. Okay, I got it. I should have had all this on wrap before I came on. Let me open up this one over here. Ooh. See, I'll be using my nails. Stuff, make them break. Okay, here we go. And I need an extra sheet of paper to gather up the powder to put it back in there. Okay, so let's open it up. You got to be quick. You got to put this powder on while it's still wet. Before, you can't wait until the ink dries to do it. So this gray don't look like nothing's on here. Oh no, this is silver. It's not gray, it's silver. Oop. All right, let's see. Oh, that's so light. I don't like that color. It's too light for me. I need to see what's going on. Okay, we're gonna try this color now. Yeah, this one's way better. Okay. That silver color is playing. Okay. I know I poured a lot on there. This one is going back. You know, I don't like the silver at all. All right, while that sits on there, we can do our next one. Because we're just no, we gotta wait because we gotta gather up the okay. Back. All right. So now let's pour the powder off. So the powder is off. And so we got all this powder left. So now I'm gonna put the powder back in there. Okay. Now here comes the embossing part. Okay, let me get my heat. Now I'm gonna put you on mute while I use this heat gun so it's not loud. Hold on. Okay, so she was right. As you can see, if I hold it up, it does give it a glassy, shiny, glossy, shiny look. And I think it would look better on colored paper where you could actually see it. I think because it's this white paper that you can't really see the shine unless you're up close. I hope you guys can see it on the camera, but it really is shiny. Um, on this silver one, eh, you really can't see it because the color is light too. So let's try the glow in the dark one. Okay, so we're gonna have to try this experiment on the on black paper as well. So let's do the glow in the dark, and I'm gonna try a different one. So for the glow in the dark one, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do the embossing powder. I mean, the embossing ink that says it's specifically for embossing. Okay, we're gonna put that right there. And then I'm gonna do this color again. Right there. Okay. So let's hurry up and get this ink, I mean this powder on here. Okay. And then we can cover our inks up. We don't want them to dry out, so okay. So we'll just let that sit. I hope everybody's having a great Monday so far. All right. So I'm just using a water bottle to spray on the rubber stamp to kind of clean it off as much as I can. And I got it somewhat clean. So I just wanted to. Now I do get stained a little bit, but it's not like when you go to use it again, the colors are mixed. It's just tinted, you know. All right. So now that we got that done, let's pour that in. And I think I've seen one more color at Hobby Lobby, which not Hobby Lobby, Michael's, which was black, some type of black powder. So I'm gonna get that one too, um, just to see how that looks. I really like the gold powder the most so far. Okay, put you on mute. Hello, Regina. Hey, Anfield. Okay, so this one is glow in the dark, which I can tell it embossed something, but I guess I won't be able to tell until tonight. So I will take a picture of it tonight to let you guys see how that looks. But yeah, I didn't even think about that. Like, you're not going to be able to see it right now because it isn't dark. So that one's that. That was our experiment. We got to see how these colors look. I'm not impressed with the silver. It's kind of light. Maybe this needs to be on black paper as well. I'm not sure, but I'm not gonna mess around with it. So I know I'm gonna take that one back. But the way the gold came out, this is my favorite one so far. I am gonna go try there's a black color too. They only have 4 colors there. So I'm gonna buy that one and then we'll see how that one turns out. So yes, that's that. Okay, we're moving on. So yeah, I plan to use some of this stamp stuff in my in my coloring book. All right. So next, I wanted to show you guys I had got those keychains. I had got these keychains, but I was missing the stickers that come you can put in there. Now I did have some clear ones. I don't know what I did with those clear ones. Let me see. What did I do with the clear? Hold on, y'all. I'm looking at the same time. You know that's a shame when you don't even know where you put your last stuff at. Mm, mm. Them clear keychains is gone. No, they not gone, but I don't know where they are. So, anyways, we're just gonna do it on this purple one. But I really wanted to do it on a clear one. Oh. Anywho, this is just for demonstration's sake. Hold on 1 second, please. And these keychains I had got for 69 cents the other day. And I know when I go off this slide, that's when I'm gonna find it. So hold on. Okay, here we go. Found them. All right, here we go. Okay, so the purple ones were 67 cents, and these ones were the clear ones are 75. Now the clear ones also glow in the dark too. So I don't know what's up with all this glow in the dark stuff. But hey. So I want to just get one out. Because you see, this reminds me of the hotel keys. So I'm gonna pick not my first rodeo sticker. And I got them in the same shape as this keychain. So it's supposed to just, ooh, it's supposed to just fit right in there. And you're supposed to just peel paper back from design, apply to surface in the desired location, and then peel. Okay, so you're supposed to peel it up. Now, you got to be careful when you're putting it down. Okay, so that's one side. And I think I'm going to put something on both sides. Not my first rodeo. So you can either do one side or you can do both sides. And I kind of want to do both sides. Like I don't want to just, oh, I'm gonna put rodeo queen. Or no, I'm just gonna put I'm gonna do this one. Okay. And then you line this side up. Look how easy this is to do. And they got different shapes and designs. You can pick whichever you want. And it says just press out all the bubbles. Okay, and then you just peel film from design. So now I gotta lift this up off of here some kind of way. Okay, here we go. And voila! Isn't that cute? We did it. Not my first rodeo. And then on the back, we got this one. Let's pull the film off of this one. Ooh. Yo, this one's harder. I don't know if I'm peeling the sticker off or the. Oh, that was right. All right. So we got this side and we got that side. So I just made me a keychain. Cute. Isn't it cute? So that was easy. This came from Hobby Lobby. Again, the keychains come in different colors. They come in different designs, different shapes. Um, so well, next time you're in there, take a look. Real easy. Peel design, okay? So yes, I love it. And the keychains are $3 and the stickers are like $3. So it's not very expensive either. Okay, so I will be putting that on my keychain. That's cute. Okay. And for my last thing I wanted to do is I wanted to start one of my pages in here. Um, so I'm gonna start with this one. And I like how look how flat that lays. So you can do two-sided pages. Okay. So y'all know how obsessed I am with my distress ink sprays. So I finally am gonna get to use them. Finally gonna get to pull them out. And I have to worry about them messing up some stuff, you know? But this ain't big enough. I'm trying to protect my computer. I can't have this mess spraying on my computer, you know? Okay. So we're just gonna do it like that for now. All right. So what color spray should we use? That's the other one. Now I want to do some pink, and I want some glitter spray in there. Um, yeah, shimmer. I want some shimmer. So we'll do some orange, maybe some yellow. Let's see what they got. Let's see what I got. Shimmer. We'll do this one. So pure sunshine, tangerine dream, and we don't want no blue. This is mustard seed. We want well, my pink is not a shimmer. It's okay. We'll do this green. This is a shimmer. Okay, so we'll do these three. This is, we'll do this one instead. Is this the same color? One's a shimmer and one isn't. Yeah, this is the same color, just one's a shimmer and one isn't. We're doing shimmers right now. Okay, so let's shake them up, shake them up, shake them up. Okay, so we're just doing a design. We gotta do, this is a creative journal. So we're gonna do layers to this. And so we're gonna start off with the background colors. And I'm trying to mix up the shimmer that sits at the bottom when you store them. So I gotta make sure that all of them. This one don't sound like it got a ball in there. Okay, oh, there we go. Okay, that one's mixed. This one is not mixed. There we go. Okay, that one's mixed. This one mixed. All right. So here we go. We're gonna start with this purple. We're gonna do one side, okay? Uh-oh. The spray is stuck. Okay, let's try this one. Oh, my spray bottles are stuck. Man, I forgot. I'm gonna spray a little bit of water on here too, just a little bit, so that my colors can move a little bit. Okay. Now, I got those two. Now, for some reason, this one want to act up. So, I got a resolution for that. And that is, let me get my little tubes of color. All right, so we got these little tubes of spray, which unfortunately we are going to have to dip. Be careful because we don't need a lot. We just need a little. All right. So let me spray that one. And then I wanted to spray this purple. All right. So we're going to put a little bit of this purple. I think they call this color fuchsia. Put a little bit of that here. Okay. Now I'm going to take the pages and I'm going to close it. Okay. All right. Now let me put this top back on. We do not want this to fall out, spill everywhere. So let's close these up. All right. Dang, that spray got everywhere, y'all. So make sure when you're using these inks, you got to have your stuff guarded. Okay. So let's see what happens when we open the page up. Ooh, that's cute. Okay, okay, okay. I like it. Okay, now let's dry it a little bit. So this is what we got to work with. And you know what? I'm going to spray a little bit more because this side doesn't have a lot on there. Okay. Let me just spray it just a little bit more. So, all right. Let me put this paper down so I can focus on this side. This side needs a little bit more love, which we run out of the purple. Yeah. Oh, it's working now. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna spray a little water on there. Okay, so now we're gonna spray this one. And then we're gonna spray this orange. Yo, this is a little bit messy, you guys. We can get a cooperation with that one. There we go. All right. Now, let's close it again. Oop. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna bang the okay. Okay, this is all in fun. We're being creative, right? This is all in fun. We're being creative. And let's open the page and see. Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay, let's dry it some. Okay. My recommendation is when you're going to use this distress heat spray, give yourself some room. Okay. You got to have some room for this stuff because, honey, this stuff is everywhere. Even though I put only have, I didn't have enough protection for as wide as the book is. So if you see it anywhere, make sure you wipe it right away. Don't let it sit too long. I don't know if it'll stain, but it did just come up off my thing. Okay. So that's that. Now I want to take some stencils, which I got some really that's okay. They're not the greatest of stencils, but they're okay. And I want to let's see, which one do I want to do? Okay. So I'm gonna do some flowers, right? Some leaves. And I'm gonna do these leaves over here, okay? But how I'm gonna do it is I'm just gonna hold it down and I'm gonna spray some water in those spots, okay? Where that was, okay? Then I'm gonna lift it up and I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna spray some water. Okay. Lift it up. And I'm just gonna make my way around. Think I'm doing this wrong. But either way, I'm trying to add just something else on top of the what I just did. All right. And then I think I need sturdier stencils. I should have cut them out or something maybe. And then I want to blotch it and see how the water made it do something else funky. So so you can kind of see some of the flower texture. Like here, you can see some of it. Might have sprayed too much water, but you get the idea. And then you just keep adding stuff to it, right? So this is what I got so far. Um, and all I'm gonna do is just keep adding more and more, not stencil stuff, but like now you can add your paint, or you can do whatever you want. You can add some stickers, you know, just different type of things. So yeah, let me try this one. Let's see if this one is a little bit stronger. Okay. So this is definitely my fault because I too much stickers on here. I mean too much water. I think I need a smaller water bottle. Huh, that's probably what it is. Okay. At this point, we're just experimenting, you know? All right. So this was my first one. Just blotch it. And this is my last one. Okay. So let's pull these up. No. Okay. Oops. Yeah. But anyways, you see how it just gives it a little bit more different type of look. Now it's looking a little watered. So we're gonna add to this. I don't know what else I'm gonna do right now. That was my first experiment. Yeah. So I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna think about it, and I will post the final thing on my community wall. What I come up with, okay? Because I gotta add some paints or something to this. Okay, this is all about creativity. So there's no right, there's no wrong. Just trying different things, different techniques, and till you get it right, right? So yeah, I think that's it for today. And I will see you guys at 2 p.m. Don't forget, uh, me and Ivy will be on Inspiration Monday. We'll be on Ivy's channel today. So see you then. Bye.